Hey guys, so today I am doing my wrap up for June. The first book that I read in June was Brownies and Broomsticks by Bailey Cates. This is about a girl who goes to work for her aunt and uncle. They open a new bakery. She finds out that her aunt is a witch, and she finds out that she may also be a witch as well. It was pretty much what I expected from it, just cute and light and fun. There was a little bit of a mystery element to it. There was a murder mystery going on, so it kept my interest and I definitely want to continue with the series. I ended up giving this book 4 stars. Then I read Escape Maker by Steve V. Seipert. I'm not going to talk about it because I did a full review on it. I actually did 2 reviews in 2 minutes where I talked about this book and also What Lies Beneath by Richard Denny, which I also read this month. I gave this book 3.5 stars and then I gave What Lies Beneath 4 stars. Then I read The Truth About Forever by Sarah Dessen, and this is my first time reading it. I absolutely loved it. I really didn't expect to not like it because it's a Sarah Dessen book and I love her books. This is about a girl who kind of has to live a perfect life. She has the perfect boyfriend, she gets really good grades in school and she's always studying. But then one summer she meets a group of people who completely change her life. They're definitely not perfect. They're the complete opposite, but they're imperfect in a good way. They help her discover who she is, where she belongs, and it's an amazing story. I gave this 5 stars. Then I actually reread a book this month, which is kind of rare for me. I read Divergent again by Veronica Roth, and I loved it even more the second time, you guys. This series is so good. I'm getting so excited for the movie, like I'm probably gonna reread this again before I see the movie. 5 stars. Obviously. You guys are gonna freak out when I tell you what I read next. For the first time ever, I read the first Harry Potter book, which is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. It was phenomenal, but you don't need me to tell you that because I'm sure you've all read it and you all love it. I'm really sad that I hadn't read these books before now. 5 stars, loved it with all my heart. Then I read The Second Summer of the Sisterhood by Anne Brashears, and this book kind of put me in a reading slump in the beginning, but it was good. I still really enjoyed it, but because of that I gave it 4 stars instead of 5. I just liked the first book better, but this wasn't bad. It was still enjoyable. I finally read Clockwork Princess, and I absolutely adored it. 5 stars. With the way things ended, it was just... I don't know how I feel about it, and it's been like 2 weeks since I've read this. I don't know if I'll ever really work out my feelings about this book, but I did love it. Then I read Easy by Tamara Weber. This is easily one of my favorite books of the month. I did not expect to enjoy it that much, but I absolutely loved it. It is a new adult, which for those of you who don't know, new adult is pretty much young adult contemporary, except there's more adult content in it. The characters in it are typically college age, which I like because that's closer to my age. I mean, I just fell in love with the guy in this story, Lucas. He was amazing and their relationship was just so cute. I don't really know what age I would say you need to be to read this book. I would just say maybe no younger than like 16. I couldn't help it. I just loved it so much. 5 stars to that. Then I read The Bling Ring by Nancy Jo Sales, and I did a full review on this, so please go check that out. I won't talk about it here. I will just say I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I gave it 4 stars. Then I read Prodigy by Marie Lu, finally. I've been waiting to read this book since it came out pretty much. It was a great sequel to Legend. I do have to say that it took me a while to get into it, and I don't really know if it was the book or if it was me and I was like in a little bit of a reading slump. I'm not sure. But once I got halfway through, I was so into it I could not put it down. The ending of this book kills me, and I kind of wish things didn't happen the way they happened, but they did. So yeah, but aside from all of that, I ended up giving it 5 stars anyway because it was just amazing and made me feel so many things. I'm giving away a lot of 5 stars this month. The last book I read is Letters for Emily by Cameron Wright. I don't want to talk too much about this because I do plan on doing a video review with my mom and we're both going to talk about this. But I will say that it was a very touching story. It's about a man who has Alzheimer's. He decides to write these letters and poems for his family, mainly his granddaughter Emily, before he passes away. It was so easy to read. I got through it so quickly. I would really recommend this, and I gave it 4.5 stars. Like I said, a review will be coming of this where we will go into a little bit more detail if you're interested. So that is it for my wrap up. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. So easy to read. It was so easy to read, so fast. I read this, obviously I read it. I can't even explain to you how much I love this book. Excited for the movie. I'm probably gonna people that, The synopsis sucks.